Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Steven, aka Even Steven Money, and we are here live on Money Talk Friday, where this week's topic is saving small amounts of money with Republic Wireless because it adds up. I'm very excited today, a little more excited than usual, I think, because we have a partner today on Even Steven Money with Money Talk Friday, and that is Republic Wireless. Can you see it okay? Big thumbs up. Yeah, so Republic Wireless is our partner today. Very excited because not only am I going to be talking about them, how to save money with them, but also a little bit of surprise for you guys is I've got a couple giveaways. So if you are here today, there is a good chance you're walking away, maybe not walking away, but you will be getting one of these Republic Wireless t-shirts, or maybe, maybe drinking out of, let me see if I can get it right, the Republic Wireless water bottle here. I have a couple of them. They look a little different. I actually think they look even better. So I'm excited about that. And I'll probably be touching base with each of you to let you know if you are a part of today's giveaway. But guys, probably wondering, looking around, wondering who I am. Well, guys, my name is Steven. After paying off over $100,000 in personal debt, my wife and I, we found our own version of financial freedom. I think it led me to where I am today, and that's launching my own money coach business here at Even Steven Money. But I help clients pay off debt faster. I help them save more money than they ever have before. Also, they can live a better life today. And of course, retire comfortable tomorrow. Guys, we are going to be talking, a pretty good amount about Republic Wireless today, but really it's going to be about the end result is saving small amounts of money that end up adding up over time. And it was a big part of my story, a big part of my journey. And, it changed a lot of, it changed a lot of things about how I handled money and how I started thinking about money. And that was just by making a switch in a wireless provider, which is, or a cell phone provider, which is pretty crazy if you really think about it. But let me tell you a little bit about my story with, just with cell phones. I'm 36. So, I had the cell phone growing up, right around probably high school. My parents had it. We had the old Nokia phone. It was fine. It had calls. I think you could text message, might even been before its time. And I think you could play a game. But yeah, I had that through, I believe, US Cellular. Not really familiar on the price or anything. It was fine. It was a phone. I can't even remember how many times I used it. Probably just a handful. And, from there, I ended up in college is really when I started using a cell phone. I ended up going with, I believe, Sprint. And then I had the phone because, I was calling a lot of people. I had friends and family across the United States. And, I jumped on that brick phone, and then I pull up the little wire right there and talk. But yeah, Sprint was fine. It was, I don't think it was great. It was good. Really no huge complaints. Probably no huge complaints. But then the real switch came was I wanted someone that had better coverage since I was traveling more. And I wanted just a little bit more from my cell phone company. But with that little bit more, I ended up, part of Verizon and paying $80 as a monthly bill per month. Now, maybe that doesn't seem like a lot, but it absolutely was to me. Yes, I had unlimited, when it came with unlimited calls and the text messages, and I had data. I don't know if it was even unlimited, But yeah, all of that really adds up. So that cost me $80 a month to have that. And you know what? That was expensive. And anything that's expensive, you really have to think about, is this what you want? Is this going to work for you guys? Is this going to, save you money? Wouldn't you rather spend it on something else? And I said, you know what? Yeah, let's change that. I ended up switching over to Republic Wireless in 2013. I ended up finding out through Mr. Money Mustache. He talked about it, and he's like, "Hey, there's this new company coming around. They've got just coming out with a new phone, and they've got a great plan." And it was so that got me hooked. And then they came out. The new phone ended up being a Moto X. So I liked the phone. I was going to go with it. But what really brought me over was I was going to pay $5 a month. That's literally unheard of. I can almost guarantee that you cannot find a cell phone provider that is going to charge you $5 a month. And so with that, I was, and this is part of their technology and part of the review that I did, but they do everything off of, with that $5 a month plan, you do it all off of Wi-Fi. So your calls are placed over, a lot of times, at your home. So they have that wireless provider. Text messages, same thing. Or if you had a coffee shop, library, that's how they ended up keeping the costs so low. And just, think about that for a second though. $5 a month, and just it's game changing. I think not only their technology, but it was the $5 a month that got me over. And you're probably all thinking, like, wait a minute, what do you get with $5 a month? How bad is this phone? How bad is the coverage? And what's great about Republic Wireless is so many things are in place that go above and beyond what you would expect. So their coverage, it starts off with they end up going off of T-Mobile and Sprint's coverage map. So you get a huge part of the United States. There's not much that's covered. And I would argue, I'd love to see, the actual numbers, but I've got to think because there's so much coverage that they've got to be one of the top in that area. Because, and also think about it this way too, even if you don't have coverage, they have technology that links to the Wi-Fi providers. So if I were in my house and for whatever reason I didn't get service, I'm able to link up to Wi-Fi. And what's great about that, and this is where they really are above and beyond so many wireless providers out there, is if you're going to make a call, the first thing that they do is they check if there's a Wi-Fi connection, and they'll use that Wi-Fi connection to make a call or to send a text or to, check out your data, go online. And the great thing about their technology is if those things aren't available, it seamlessly just transfers to the already great coverage that they have. So it goes to that, T-Mobile, Sprint, different coverages, and it just transfers over with it. So if you aren't able to or if you're on a call, I should say, and you're on the Wi-Fi and, the Wi-Fi stops or it ends up breaking up, it actually just transfers you right over to regular coverage, which is, again, it's just, far beyond what my expectations were. And that's, their technology is, to me, it's first class. But, I came over because of their monthly cost. Well, I didn't pay $5 a month forever. I did want a couple more things in my service plan. But, today, for example, I went from $5, I inched up to $15, which that was more of my common plan. And then today I pay actually a total of $20 a month. So $20 bill is all it costs for my Republic Wireless plan, which is pretty great. And yeah, it's $20 a month. And what's even crazier about that, so they've got so many different, different plans and different options, is so couple things. One, you don't need to have a contract. Even though 98% of people stick with Republic Wireless, there's no contract. You can leave any day you want. And on top of that, they came out with this new program where they said, okay, you know what? You guys aren't leaving. You're not leaving us. You like us. What about finding another way to save more money for you guys? And they said, if you pay upfront for those 12 months, we're going to give you 2 months free of charge. And it's just another, just another choice with Republic Wireless, which I nicknamed Frugal Wireless because it is such a great cost. So you get 2 months for free. I end up saving $30 to $40 just by making a payment really that I was going to make anyways. But maybe you're wondering, hey, the cell phones aren't great. They got the brick cell phone, they got flip phones. Now I don't think they have flip phones if that's what you're interested in. But what they do have is they're Android based. So they're going to have your Samsungs, your Motorola's, and your Google Pixels or Google phones. So you're talking about the 3 of the top names in Android. So you're going to really get the best Android has to offer. I have a Moto Z Play, I believe is what it's called. And great phone, has like the longest battery life, I think, out there. My phone could last for a week. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, I think the one drawback, if you are drinking the Apple Kool-Aid, the iPhone Kool-Aid, they do not have Apple products. So I would stop you right there. If you're super interested, you would have to be Android user. The iPhone is not currently on the Republic Wireless. I don't drink the Kool-Aid. Apparently they don't either. But yeah, so that would be the one, if that's you, you're like, hey, I'm not giving up my iPhone. Yeah, you're definitely a different provider. And they're out there. But, one of the things that I came over when I was with Verizon was, their customer service was good. I was able to call, ask questions, different things. And I really felt that I got the same level of service, if not better, with Republic Wireless. What they end up doing is really this like big do-it-yourself community. They have a community board. So you go online and you say, let's say your phone isn't working right, and you type it in, and they have people have already gone through this before, or there's a ticket open for you that you can, just walk yourself through it. And it's immediate, right? It's 24/7. And if that doesn't work for you, you can open up a ticket yourself and say, hey, this isn't working. This is my specific issue. And they get back to you. And what's even great with Republic Wireless, and I haven't used it personally, but they have it where you can actually have someone give you a call at your leisure. So if you say, hey, you know what, having problems with my data package or what have you, help me out, they will give you a call basically when you tell them to, which is pretty great. So I haven't really had any issues with Republic Wireless, and I don't have a ton of, if you don't have any issues, that means that's a good thing, right? So everything, when they say award-winning customer service, I'm going to take their word on that one, because everything that I've had has been great. But, the reason that I wanted to talk today, and what I wanted to talk about, was just the saving the money. So I have I have a great phone. I have a great wireless provider, coverage, technology, customer service. That monthly cost, it was just saving me so much money. And, it's like, oh, little amounts, $5 lattes, all this other stuff, right? Well, that adds up. And you can spend money on things that you want, that you value more. But I want to walk you through a little bit of math with my situation and how I saved more money. So when I first started out, I went from an $80 plan to a $5 plan. So I was saving $75 each month. I mean, that's if we start rounding up, that's almost $100. So, I mean, saving almost $100 on your cell phone plan is, again, that's what most people pay for cell phone plans. So that is amazing. Guys, I wanted to stop for just 1 second. I wanted to say thank you guys for joining. Scott, I see a Donovan on the line, so it's always appreciated when members of the family are stopping by. And Lindsay, thank you for stopping by. Just to let you guys know, part of today's partnership with Republic Wireless is I am able to give away a couple items. So I'm able to give away a couple t-shirts. I've got a couple water bottles. I'm going to do just a small unveiling because I mean, this is what they do on YouTube, and like it's like 1 million views because you open stuff up, which is great. But guys, check it out. Either Scott or Lindsay, this is coming your way. Republic Wireless water bottle, so very cool. Unless my wife talks me into getting it for her, we'll see. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that'll be coming your way. I'll be reaching out to you guys again. Big giveaway from Republic Wireless. Certainly appreciate their partnership today. Let me stand up a little bit. I believe one of the shirts is this one. I really like this one. It's great. Nice, the Raleigh, North Carolina, looks great. City logo. But again, I wanted to thank you guys for stopping by and checking things out. Getting back to saving money, right? So I was saving right around $75. And throughout the course of time, I told you I had, I went from the $5 plan all the way up to the big $15 plan. And then my plan today is $20. Actually, it's a little bit lower because of that upfront that I can pay for the whole year. So I actually only paid like $16 and change, but we'll call it 20, right? So I'm now saving $60 each month. And through the life of my wireless plan so far, so I've had it for almost 6 years, since 2013. $60 a month, 12 months, that's $720 annually. So I save $720 a year. And, round up a little, we'll round up that one and call it $1,000. I save $1,000 each year in wireless compared to what I used to pay. And based off of today's poll that I did on Even Steven Money, it sounds like this is a lot of you guys out there. I had 88% were paying more than $40 each month. And the plan that I'm on is half of that before you even get over the $40. But in the time that I've had Republic Wireless, I've actually saved over $4,000. I like to say anytime there's an amount like that, I could buy a used Toyota Corolla with that money. $4,000 is a pretty large amount of money when it comes to, how much I've saved just by switching to Republic Wireless. And, I'm going to break it down and get a little more into the weeds on the math. But imagine if you invested that money. Imagine if you took that $60 each month. Doesn't sound like a lot, right? $60. And you put it in the stock market. You said, hey, you know what? I'm going to put it in S&P 500. I'm just going to $60 each month. I'm going to put it in my Vanguard index fund. And if you do that if I did that for, as long as I stayed with Republic Wireless, if I did that, I don't plan on leaving. So if I was with them for the next 30 years, which I'm a loyal person, so that's probably going to happen. If I did that, earned 8%, I'd actually have over $100,000 from, I feel like it's from Republic Wireless. They might as well be sending me checks each day. But yeah, it's an amazing amount of money. It's a large amount of money. So if you don't think that small amounts add up over time, just went through the math. It was from $60 a month, $720 annually. We're talking $4,000 that I've saved in the last 6 years. And then, do the investing thing, put that into an index fund, S&P 500, you would have over $100,000 when you retire. Or maybe you don't retire. You're just making calls all day at the age of 60, calling all your old friends. But guys, I'm speaking pretty highly of Republic Wireless. And it's because I use them. It's because I believe in their service. I believe in them. If they ever go public, I'll buy their stock. If, I'm a big fan, but I'm a big fan because I use them and I know what they offer. I recommend them to friends. I recommend them to family. I think my ultimate, mic drop is going to be, I actually bought a phone for my mother on Mother's Day and purchased her a plan, a whole year's worth, with Republic Wireless. That's how much I recommend Republic Wireless. I think you should really check them out. Not only will it save you a lot of money, but I think it's one of the best, if not the best, wireless providers out there. But guys, because they're the best, because we're partners today, because I'm excited about that, of course, I'm able to do that great giveaway. And I'm really happy to, partner with Republic Wireless. So a big thank you to them. Big thank you to them. But guys, 99% of what I do free of charge. I love this stuff. But the other 1% is I'm a money coach at Even Steven Money. And what I do for you guys and what I do with my clients is I help you to create a plan. It's a roadmap. We work together, it's working together to pay off debt faster, save more money, and really taking that stress out of money. Get that stress off your shoulders, get it out of your neck, get it out. Get it out. And it's because, you want to live a better life today. That's why you want that stress out, but you also want to retire comfortable tomorrow. And for me and for my clients, it's really about paying off debt, saving money, and living a better life today. Guys, last but certainly not least, make sure to check out evenstevenmoney.com/moneycoach. You can find out if we are the right fit, if we can work together, if we're peas in a pod, or however you want to say it. But yeah, definitely check that out. It is, it's part of what I do to help people, and I am happy to do it. It puts a smile on my face. Guys, thank you again for joining. I will be reaching out to each and every one of you. I'll be reaching out to Scott, Steve, Lindsay, and I'll be connecting with you guys so I can share in the big giveaway. Thank you guys for showing up. What's going on at Even Steven Money? Make sure to check out, of course, I've got the Republic Wireless review. I'm at evenstevenmoney.com/blog, or you can just go to the Even Steven Money website and you will check out all the great content that I have there. And next week, I am actually taking next week off. And I will be skipping the Facebook Live. And the reason for that is it's actually my birthday. So I plan on, hopefully on Friday, I will be doing some outdoor activities, or having a beer, or on the beach, or something fun. But guys, you can always check me out at evenstevenmoney.com. I hope you have a great Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. And I hope you check out Republic Wireless. And I will catch you guys next time. Cheers.